13 says, "And every creature which is in heaven and on the earth and under the earth, and such as are in the sea, and all that are in them, I heard saying, Blessing and honor and glory and power be to him who sits on the throne, and to the Lamb forever and ever." And then the 4 living creatures said, Amen. And the 24 elders fell down and worshiped him who lives forever and ever. I wanted you to notice this because every time they speak, just speak about the Lamb, they all fall down and worship. Just they speak his name and they say, it's the Lamb, they all fall down and worship him. That's how powerful it is to be in the presence of God. He deserves our worship. He deserves our praise. Amen. He demands our praise. Our God is an awesome God. So are you getting the picture? Our God is an awesome God. Look at all these men who've encountered God, and every one of them has had the exact same reaction. They've fallen on their faces and worshipped. They had no choice. It was almost like this, a natural reaction when they're in the presence of God to fall and worship God. See, they knew in the old days what we don't know today in our society. And I think that's the issue with why were the good old days people had respect for society and respect for God and they don't today. Because they knew what this generation has forgotten. Our God is an awesome God. Our God is a holy God. And in the presence of all, when God is in the presence of people, all those people must bow and worship him. Because they will confess that he alone is God. And I wonder, where do you stand in this whole thing? Are you one of those people who makes fun of God or makes jokes about God? Do you think it's hilarious to poke fun of God, use his name in vain and things like that? I hope not. But honestly, it should be no surprise to us that this is going on, right? It should be no surprise that atheists are making this huge push to advertise that there is no God. I can't imagine what the benefit is for them to advertise it, but it's no surprise to me that they're doing it. It's no surprise that comedians are poking fun of God. It's no surprise to me that Saturday Night Live roasts Jesus. It's no surprise to me because I think back to the words of Jesus. Jesus himself said this in Luke 18:8. "I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man